How far does this go? In 5 years, how many skills does Alexa have?
So the set of skills will continue to improve daily convenience as we know it. As you can see, everything is changing in terms of the behaviors of how we interact with Alexa. You set your alarms and timers through Alexa. You listen to your music through Alexa. You control your smart devices through Alexa. Next, what you'll find that we are transforming from more natural transactions to more deep conversations. If you look at this, we have been working on, together with universities, what we call the Alexa Prize competition, where the goal is to build social bots that can talk to you for 20 minutes in coherent and engaging fashion. This is incredibly hard. Even as a human in a party where you have to talk to a stranger, 20 minutes is a very hard barrier to beat.
So are you focused then on making Alexa more human-like and more conversational?
Absolutely. We are focused on making Alexa smarter every day and human-like as well. From that perspective, we are looking into how Alexa can understand many different types of context. One of the common contexts that is human-like, that we as humans are able to do quite well, is how we carry information from the previous turn. So if I said, play, what's the first album from Adele, and then play it, then you know the reference is the first album from Adele. Similarly, context comes in various forms in terms of geographical and regional context. If you're saying, when are the Spurs playing next? We mean Spurs in the US, it will mean the San Antonio Spurs, whereas in UK, it will mean the soccer team Tottenham Spurs. So these are some ways we are already making Alexa smarter, and this will just keep getting better and better.
Do you think you'll be able to figure out how to get Alexa to understand when you're talking to her rather than when you're talking about her?
Absolutely. So that's something we're also working on in terms of differentiating when you're intending to speak to Alexa. And you already see some of that happening when you say Alexa in a different context, when it's not meant for the device to listen in. Then it may wake up because you said the same word, but then it will automatically shut the audio stream, knowing that you used the word in a different context and you didn't mean to intend to Alexa. But that's, again, a hard problem even as humans to differentiate when your name is mentioned in a conversation. But we are working on that. What we're also doing is what we call personal context, that Alexa now can differentiate who is speaking to her. So whether it's you or your wife, so when you play your playlist, when you ask to play your playlist, it plays your playlist rather than your wife's. Or when you're looking to shop, then it knows that you're authorized to shop on Alexa, and it doesn't need to ask you for a PIN.
What trends are you seeing in how customers are using this to shop, and what are you doing to encourage them to shop more, aside from simply discounts?
Alexa is about improving daily convenience. As part of everything we are doing to improve daily convenience, shopping is, of course, an important aspect, but it's not the only aspect. One of the things as our tenet in general is to reduce friction or to make interactions as seamless as possible with Alexa. So where we are seeing that happen very well, if you are trying to buy the daily consumables, or in terms of like if you said Alexa reorder batteries or Alexa order batteries, those are working very seamlessly. And now with devices like Echo Show, we are also making it possible for you to look at what you're buying. And if you said, Alexa, buy a blue shirt, you can see the blue shirt on the screen, multiple options that are available, and then browse just by voice or select by just by voice, which makes it seamless to also buy things and making it easier when you're looking at stuff that needs to be on the screen for you to make the decision.
I'm curious about privacy. What information is Alexa collecting and keeping and then allowing developers to access?
So privacy is, first of all, very important to us. Our entire tenet is based on being very transparent with our customers. So in terms of, I would start with first, if you look at how the interactions happen with Alexa, Alexa only listens for the wake word on the device. Nothing else. It's looking for that particular snippet of what you said, which sounds like Alexa. And then only when it's confident that a wake word was spoken, then it starts streaming to the cloud. And you'll see with clear visual indicators that on an Echo, for instance, the light ring comes on. On an Echo Show, you see a light border with blue ring around it on the screen, which makes it very transparent. What we've also made clear is that customers can go to their application in the companion application that is on your smartphone or available through your web interface. You can go and look at every utterance that you've spoken to Alexa that's been recorded in our cloud services. And then you can choose to delete them or delete all of them is an option for you. And the reason that audio data is collected is for making our services better for the customers.
I'm curious about partnerships. You have a partnership with Microsoft. What can you tell us about the potential for more partnerships? When we spoke to Tony Reed, who also works on Alexa, she said anything's possible when it comes to a partnership with Apple or even Google, for example.
As Tony spoke to you before, we are very open to partnering. We know that our customers would want different choices. If you look at our partnership with Microsoft, we are making it easy for Microsoft customers who use Cortana to talk to Alexa and vice versa. So we are very open to this kind of partnership because we want the best experiences for our customers.
And how do you view the competitive landscape? Because, some people are, having rave reviews about Google Home. The HomePod from Apple is coming out next year, and it's getting more crowded.
Yeah, I think it's great that so many people and companies are interested in this space. I think that's great for our customers. But at Amazon, we are very customer-centric, and we work back from our customer needs. We have been privileged to have millions and millions of customers using Alexa every day. That has given us clear needs that we need to solve for our customers, so we are focused on that. I'd also point out that we are essentially a voice-first interaction paradigm, and that's where our focus is. And our mission is to get Alexa everywhere, in homes, in cars, on the go, and now even in workplace.
You did just announce Alexa for Business. What do you think is the potential for Alexa in a work context?
I think the potential in workplace is huge. If you think about a simple task like how many steps you do to start a meeting, and how many times you fumble on your conference phones, it's quite a lot. And now you can just say, Alexa, start my meeting, and you're connected with everyone that's supposed to be on the conference. So that's just a simple example. But even in terms of through the ability to add new skills, you can build new skills for the workplace, where you can order your office supplies, you can order a new printer cartridge, for instance. Everything is possible. I think the workplace is where, just like if you look at the daily convenience, workplace is an important part where you spend a huge amount of hours. And if every step we could make be easier and seamless, I think the adoption for Alexa and how much it can improve daily convenience for our customers will just keep getting better.
And how many scientists do you have working on Alexa now?
So we have several hundred scientists working on Alexa, and I think we look at it more from the perspective of that we have so many important challenges to solve, and it is still very early in the space of conversational AI. And as I mentioned with initiatives like Alexa Prize, that the potential and the societal impact of conversational AI and AI in general is going to be massive. So we want to train more scientists, and one of the things we are doing with Alexa Prize is to make sure we can partner with academia to further add more interest in academia and university students, especially people going for graduate studies, that we can have more scientists who want to work in this area.
Now, I can't let you go without asking about HQ2. What is the likelihood that it will be in Boston, where you are?
I wish I could tell you that, but I'm not the right person for that, and I have no additional information than what you see.